Kagan, thank you so much for the raid. Holy heck. Thank you so much. How's everyone doing tonight? Nuts. Y'all caught me like right in the middle of like nomming my dinner right before the stream started. Holy heck. Thank y'all for so much for heckin' popping in. Kagan, how was your stream? Let me give you a shout out real quick. I still may go off mic in a little bit just to finish my foods. But holy heck, how was 7 Days to Die tonight? Dragon Liege, thank you so much for the follow. I hope your night's going heckin' well. Erdenshire, hello. Winter Wolf, nice to see you. Went well, excellent. Heckin' excellent. So folks, welcome. Tonight we're going to be playing Last of Us Part 2. We're kind of in the middle of exploring. We're exploring right now because it's kind of it's more open worldy than Part 1 is, or was. And we're kind of like, just exploring and, gathering some supplies and things like that. It's a really big area. So we're kind of just, we're kind of poking our way through it. But like what I like about this particular Last of Us, Firestreak, hello. What I like about this particular Last of Us game is that it gives us the freedom to do that. But that it also is... The pacing is a little different in that I can actually be more chatty with folks in the stream. I can be more chatty, and it's overall kind of like a... It's kind of a different feel. A different feel. At times it was every bit as emotional as the as Part 1 and Left Behind is. But in different spots, and there's periods where like I can vibe with chat and stuff like that, and we can discuss things, and like I really enjoy that. And also, welcome Raiders. I appreciate y'all coming by. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon. I mainly play RPG games like Last of Us Part 2, which is fantastic. Some of the other stuff we've been playing is Jedi Survivor. We usually play that on Saturdays. We play some heckin' Pokemon on Saturday mornings, just kind of like a cozy, chill morning stream. We've been currently we're collabing with our super good friend Yorialu, and that was amazing. That's kind of an ongoing thing, and we're just kind of all over the map and all kinds of different sorts of games, like Path of Exile on Mondays, and like Wednesdays is typically just a chill Minecraft stream. So yeah, we're just all over the place. But the community here, we're all pretty laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free. Kick your feet up, relax, enjoy the show. Drop a follow if you would like, but it's not required. But regardless of what you do, you're welcome here, and we're glad to have you. Gosh, I've been really looking forward to this all week. I love this game so much.
I am the death you figgy bitch, and I've come to get your share.
Hiya, Meeps, welcome. I hope y'all don't mind. I am still kind of scarfing, and that raid really took me by surprise. I should probably stop leaving my meals to the warm up period before I actually get on the mic. What am I chewing on? Okay, it's actually just I'll admit it's something from the microwave. This is kind of my streamer, my backup streamer food. But it is a bowl. It's got like little bits of chicken. It's rice. It's a jalapeno pepper, spicy sauce type stuff. It's really good. It's got kind of like a little spicy kick to it. And I'm a sucker for rice. I love rice. Rice, yes. Yes, absolutely. The thing is, like, you know, it's like when I don't have the time to prepare something proper, I do have some backup food in the freezer just in case. And today, I gotta admit, today I was really squirreling today. I was having squirrel moment after squirrel moment after squirrel moment. And like, when I woke up from my little naparoo at like 1 p.m., that's when I started tweeting, like my kind of usual recap tweets from the night before, right? Well, that's when I started, and when I finished, it was 5 o'clock. It took me 4 hours to do all those tweets. I was squirreling so much. Microwave food nowadays can actually slap some with you, and they are very economical. Yeah, they are. It's just I gotta stop eating like this because they're also loaded with sodium, and like, you know, I'm kind of getting up there in age, and I gotta kind of watch this stuff. So it doesn't help that food is enormously expensive no matter which way you go, you know? Hi, Yuki. Welcome. Excuse me, I am the chunk one out of us. What? Oh, word. Sodium to counteract the loss of flavor in the freezer or something. Yeah, yeah. Here's that. But you know, it's what I have to work with right now. Trying to make it better. Trying to make it better. You know, and I'm trying to make some better choices and stuff like that. You know, I'm not, you know, overweight or like in danger of any like, you know, huge health problems or whatever. But like, I definitely, due to my age, I should definitely be, you know, looking after that sort of thing. Aloo, nice. Can we get MSG laden frozen meals? But food takes time. It does. It does. But we have, you know, we have marvelous tools at our disposal, you know, that can make that quicker and healthier, like air fryers and woks and rice makers and, you know, all sorts of things, all sorts of stuff. Which I have to go out and actually get an air fryer. That'd be kind of nice. Baby elephant rice cooker. The rice cooker I have is made by Tiger? I got it at Costco, and it's actually a really nice rice cooker. Holy heck! Holy heck! Firestreak, thank you so much for the $10 tip. Thank you so much. I love my air fryer so much better than the microwave where possible. Yeah. Absolutely. Firestreak, thank you so heckin' much. You were such a sweetheart. If you were here, I would kiss you on the snooter. Wait, Tiger Electronics. Tiger Electronics. Yes. Hi, Estrella. Oh, hi, Straytail. How you doing? I don't know why I called you Straya for some reason. I added an A. My brain added an A. I apologize. When did they make non-video game stuff? I don't know, but I was at Costco, and for $90 there was a Tiger Electronics rice cooker. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta get that. Same one that made shitty game consoles. They make good stuff, though. When I was doing my research, that rice cooker got some really heckin' good reviews, and not fake ones. But yeah, between that and like a rice cooker, and I kind of want to like, just get some things to like, stir fry more. That would be kind of cool. Like, because if I do like, do like a little bit of a stir fry, make like just like a simple sauce and like, put little meaty bits over some rice. There you go. That's a meal right there. Ahty, gotta say, love the hair. Thank you so much, Erdenshire. That really means a lot. I really love the hair on this avatar too, and it's like it's something that's kind of stuck with, my OC through lots of different stuff, and it just I think it makes my my OC kind of iconic in a way. Like it's very recognizable. Stir fry is easy and good, yes. Also, when you get a chance, can you send me your ref sheet? I will do that, Firestreak. I will absolutely do that. It might not be until after stream. Gosh, I wish I had 3 arms. If I had 3 arms, I could nom this food and send you a ref sheet. Get you some gochujang. What is that? Kind of spiky, quite voluminous. Yes, yes. So my my reasoning behind it is that my hair is supposed to be kind of wild, have a mind of its own, kind of force of nature type thing. Like very few things could keep it contained. And yeah. And it's kind of like that IRL in a way. That like, I have rather thick hair and it has a mind of its own. Like I'm made fun of a lot in elementary school and middle school when I had short hair, because no amount of trying to get it to sit just right would work. It would just go where it wants. The hair of nature, hip. Like Dan Avidan's hair, maybe. The only way I was able to get it under control. The only way I was able to get it under control was to grow it out. Once I was able to grow it out and kind of rein it in a ponytail, I was good. And actually now I think I've had long hair longer than I ever had short hair. I'll link you something Game Grumps related later. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm almost done with this food, by the way. I'm doing my best. It is good, though. Dang, my mouth is on fire. No regrets. Gosh, I can't wait to get Arkit. Y'all will be able to see me chew. Okay, wait a minute. I'm probably not gonna eat on stream at that point. But yeah, Arkit functionality on an avatar, you can legit watch people chew. It's gnarly. It's cool, but it's like, woo. Hi, Ayami. Welcome. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. We got like Kagan popped in with a raid. Bless. Kagan plopped in with a raid when I was just starting up. So I'm kind of, I don't know, eating my dinner and kind of just chatting for a little bit. Alex, hello. How are you doing? It's nice to see you, Alex. I hope you're doing better. Sent to you also, what is this thing you speak of? What is what thing? What? Oh, the Arkit? Okay, Arkit is actually functionality between the hardware on an iPhone X or newer, and software such as VC Face, and it's very very precise, intense facial motion tracking. It uses, well, it does with the IR cameras on the iPhone, on the front mounted IR cameras. So basically, it takes what there is now, like really all my avatar is doing, all my camera is doing is seeing if my eyes are closed or not and recording a blink, or like, you know, the software is looking at my microphone to see if there's audio coming through it that could be construed as speech, and it makes my mouth move in accordance to that. It's fairly limited in what it is. It's ARKIT. So with ARKit functionality added to an avatar such as this one, it's a whole different ballgame. A whole different ballgame. Y'all could see, like, you know, my eyebrows move, my eyes move around. You know, it tracks my mouth better. I mean, I can open my mouth and stick my tongue out and not use a button for that. It knows. They can see that. It's incredible. We can see you sippy. Yeah, you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see me chew, or like anything my mouth does. But like, but that's pretty far off. That is pretty far off. I plan to have it eventually, but like, because it's like it's kind of a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer for an avatar like this to have that. But unfortunately, that is an enormous cost. Enormous. Oh shit, I still have coffee left. Wow. Cherry, hello. Cherry Cheshire, how you doing? Good being. Considering it needs an iPhone 10, yeah, that kind of sucks, yeah. Is it only native to Apple? To my knowledge, yes. But I did hear through the grapevine, eventually Apple may have an ARKit-enabled webcam that you could use for it. But I don't know when that's going to be. Also, if you have the ARKit blend shapes, there's an Android app that's supposedly possible to do that. That's an interesting thing. I didn't know that. So we'll see. Oh, ARKit is just an API for augmented reality. Okay. Yeah, it's the ARKit blend shapes that I guess we're referring to. Yeah, so like, you know, since I started streaming, I've been using an old iPhone for my for all my stuff, my ear wiggles and things like that, because I could never get a webcam to work quite like I wanted it to. It would lose me and stuff like that. Like the if I would turn my head and then turn it forward again, my head would only come back to part way. So eventually I kept having to reset my camera with a button on my Stream Deck to get it to come back to like my true neutral stance, because I would end up like kind of turning around and like, you know, I'd look up and my back would be to the camera and stuff, and just it's weird. Can I get link permission? Let me take care of that real quick, Cheshire. Let me do that. Bung, bung, bung. Nightbot, give it to me. Nightbot, we love you. All right, Cherry, you should be good to go. The reason people use iPhone for ARKit is that the Face ID sensors on the iPhone create a full 3D scan of your face to use for tracking. That's why people don't use the Android apps for ARKit tracking. They just don't have the hardware to make it good. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Meow Face. That's a Suvi app. So Suvidriel Also makes some other apps too that are pretty useful, but that is interesting. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more. Thank you, Cherry, so much. Face ID uses IR laser dot projection on your face and creates a 3D map. Okay, that makes sense. That's why it works so well. But let me get my PS5 turned on and we can get rolling here. Boop, 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 boop. It's coming up. There we go. There we go. Get that music shut down. There we go. Perfect. Anomaly, hello. Welcome. Nice to see you. And Meeps, you're probably right. But the thing is, though, I think it's probably an option worth exploring at the very least. All right, let's go. Ahty, you're a goober of a bean, calling me a good bean earlier when you're the best bean. I don't know. I think we're all good beans. Yeah, Cherry, I think it's definitely worth a look. But the thing is, like, my my avatar isn't enabled for it, so I would have to get it modified. Definitely, though, I will say I got someone's old iPhone X for free. If you can't do the same, then work with what you've got. Yes, absolutely. Considering an iPhone X is still 500 USD, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, see, like, this one I did have to pay for, but it was a friend, and then that friend got me a pretty good deal on it. You know, and it's been fantastic for what I use it for currently. I mean, it's still way better than any webcam I ever used for VTubing stuff. And that's not even using it for ARKit. I love that one. That one's so good. I have claimed the first Wii. This is correct. All right, so we're picking up where we left off last week. Last week we had just finished exploring the bank. So let's see what kind of stuff we have on the map. Yeah, there's this question mark up here. Yeah, that one right there. I'm at least gonna see what that question mark on the highway is. And then I'll go to Fuck Fedra Gate. The weird thing, though, if you compare VC Face to the old Face Rig, it's a lot more limited. What, VC Face is more limited than Face Rig? I figured it would be the other way around. While making an avatar was atrocious because it required both boned and animations for lip movements, it did manage to track like smirk, smiling, sticking out your tongue, winking. Yeah. The one thing that bugged me about Face Rig is its EULA. You couldn't use it for commercial purposes. Well, you could, but it was just exorbitantly expensive. And I don't know if that's the reason why it didn't catch on more than it did. Or what? Or maybe they just got the timing wrong? Maybe the market wasn't ready for it? I'm not sure. Oh, talking pre-anime's Face Rig. Okay, that might be before I even knew what that stuff was. Let's see. Where are we in relation to question mark? Okay. We need to go this way. Nice. By the way, that sound that we in specific is making, it is me, yes, but it's not all one sound file. Well, it is one sound file, but it's not me taking a deep breath and then doing that over and over and over again. It's just a small snippet of me doing that, and I copied and pasted it really, really well in Audacity. It was it took a long time to do. All right, so is it over here somewhere? I can hear it looping. Yeah, it's supposedly off to my right. I wonder if it's that big ball, like that big kind of lump of stuff that's down there. I think it is. Let's see. It's actually still kind of off my left bow. Hey, Ahty, speaking of Sammy things, have you ever had to pull user data through it, like username, channel name, etc.? I have not. I have not. Eventually I will. I want to move my shout-out system and all that stuff over to Sammy board. Yeah, that's got to be that stuff. I was down there before. I thought I explored all that. Sammy shyly looks around. Y'all on my walls or something? Yeah. Yeah, we are. Why am I hearing like evil music? Evil-ish music.
Got a caravan up ahead.
Military got their ass kicked here.
WLF. These guys don't fuck around.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. First pumpkin of the evening. Pumpkin! Alright. What do I do here? What am I doing here? Yeah, the military did definitely get their ass kicked here. But, like... What am I supposed to do with all this stuff? Like, it's a question mark on my map. What am I supposed to do? Anywho, I'm a lurk in case it gets graphic, but still love you, Fresh Beans. Okie doke. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lou. You're super, super good bean. Oh, here we go. Jump scare?
Whoa. This guy was an officer.
Traveling in a ration truck?
They were locked in the
Nah,
ration
maybe.
truck.
Unsuccessfully.
Yeah, sure looks that way.
Oh, there's stuff in here. Okay. Let's check it out. Wow, what a bad way to go. Let's see.
Oh, man.
Everything is in place. We will be waiting. Once we intercept the convoy and take the Fedra officers captive, we can abandon your post and join us. I know you've taken numerous risks and lived in fear of being discovered. Your loyalty to our cause is appreciated, Isaac. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's head to fuck Fedra Gate. See what happens. Also, Meep Smart Kitty. Yep. Absolutely. Y'all are heckin' smart. I learn so many new things with every stream. It's pretty crazy, actually. You can't see my ears wiggling, but they wiggle. They be wiggling. They be wiggles. All right, so let's see. Where am I going? Down to the next street and take a left. Y'all are awesome. It's nice here. Thank you, Ahty, and everyone here for just letting this be a comfortable place. Times can be hard for many, but I hope you all find joy in life. Smiles can be hard to keep, but they aren't lost. They're still there in a memory you've shared with others, a joke that brought you to fits of laughter, a warm beverage on a cool day, a comfortable blanket, a fantastic stream. Enjoy your time here, and may your next dreams be as fluffy as Ahty's tail. Aww. I think over here. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, I remember jumping over this before. There we go. I still find it kind of weird that nobody is around. Where are we at? We are at Fuck Frederick Gate. That's it right there. Oh, right. It's because I have the gas. I have the gas for the generator. Yeah, Cherry, it is a paid one, I think.
Here we go. All right.
I got it. You put in the code.
Hey, these old generators are pretty finicky, so it might take you a few tries of... Oh.
Sorry, go on.
Nothing.
Alright, so this is East 2. Let's see. Checkpoint gate codes. East 2, 5345. Shit. Damn, oops. These damn thumbsticks are too sensitive. 5, 3, 4, 5.
It worked. Well, no welcoming committee.
Or
Yeah.
they're just waiting for us.
Let's look for a way in. Keep an eye on those windows.
Wow, I can't go back, can I? I should have done the other one first. Shit. Use no clip? I don't have that. This is PS5. Also, I don't know what no clip is. Oh, ID. Oh, I know what that is. That's the God code for Doom. It gives you all the keys, all the different guns, all the ammo.
You see that? Infected just hopped that fence.
Oh, means we can get in that way.
Shouldn't we hear gunshots or something?
I don't know what's going on.
Basically allows you to walk through walls. Oh, I see. Gremlin noises. I found a cool ass album that has quickly become my favorite album. Nice. I'm just looking around a little bit here.
Yeah, no idea what to do here.
Maybe we can get over there.
Okay. Still gonna look around a little bit first. RV is a no-go. Here's a little guard hut. Maybe I can get into that. Why are our guns out? Did they hear something or something? I don't know. Okay. Guess I will just proceed. Oh, that's a runner. Interesting. I wonder when it's gonna patrol back out again. That's some spooky heckin' stonework. They're feeding on something. There we go. So I admit I've missed a lot of this, lurking and been busy some Sunday nights. Is part 2 still unforgiving as heck? In spots, yeah. I'd say not quite as much as part 1. What just spotted me? Oh, that did. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. This is going to be interesting.
Oh no!
Yeah, oh no indeed. What do I have? I think I kind of have an idea, actually. Yeah, there we go. Go away, buddy.
That's that.
That was actually pretty smart. Oh, the only thing worse than zombies is zombies on fire. Oh no? Alright. Let's see what we got. I mean, only if the zombies aren't vulnerable to fire, yeah.
This one's fresh. And he's got one of those wolf patches.
Wolf. WLF. Guess they didn't make it out with their gas after all.
That's good, right?
If those fuckers who killed Joel got taken out by some random infected,
Then they'd still be dead, Ellie.
I'm not sure that's justice.
It's not justice.
Might as well grab what we can while we're here.
99% of the games they have high fire resist. This game, the zombies are effectively mushroom people. Mushroom and fire equals bad for mushroom, yes. Let's see. Anything else around here I can grab? Doesn't seem like it. Let's see what's over here. I didn't really take a close look at this spot. Not edible mushrooms. Unless you want to become one anyway. Yeah, you really don't want to go that route. Give me those. This is kind of looking like one of those Russian reversal jokes. Yeah. Yeah, in this timeline, that's everywhere now. Maybe it would work and be tasty? I wonder if anyone in this world has tried cooking and eating the fungus in this game. I don't know.
Been shot?
You recognize him?
No.
Maybe someone else killed these guys. The infected just wandered in.
Yeah. or get you super, super high, or both. But preparing it is as delicate as pufferfish. Wow. I think probably the last thing I'm going to want to eat on the apocalypse is a nice, fresh, piping hot portobello clicker burger. No thanks. I'll take a rain check. I'll take those bits and pieces. Thank you very much. Thank you. Some more gas. Looks like there's steps that go up, maybe.
Hey, found their gas.
Well, if we need any more, we know where to get it.
Cordyceps is the fungus, and it's actually supposedly rather tasty IRL. Ooh. I don't know, Meeps. After playing this game, would you really try it? Like, honest. Like, you know... If there were some way to safely prepare zombie shrooms, it would have some pretty horrifying implications for people making cannibalism an acceptable practice in the area they found the cooking method in. What with other food sources being so scarce. Yeah. Sure, but I don't really like mushrooms anyway. Okay, that's valid. I adore mushrooms. I love them.
I don't recognize this one either.
I wonder what happened here. Hobohound, thank you so much for the tier 2 resub. And you've subscribed for 22 months. Hobo, thank you so much. That is a lot of twos. Hobo, you're such an amazing being. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for heckin' sticking around. And, like, you know, just... You're there so heckin' much. And, like, you know, you're one of, like, the... You're such an encouraging voice. Thank you so much for that. I'm crabbing. I'm full of rags? Unacceptable. Oop, pills here. Give me the with 18 pills. Wow, that's a lot of pills. Sure is a lot of pills. If you were to guess how many more The Last of Us 2 streams there will be, what would you guess? Oof. It's... Wow. It's a... That's honestly a tough call because I don't know how far I am into the game. I don't even remember how many streams I've already done. I guess maybe... 6-ish? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just pulling a number out of my butt cheeks, to be honest. This is the 4th. Oh, okay. What does this say? Our strike against the Fedra checkpoint worked. Killed at least 3 of those thugs, just a few wounded on our side. In the wake of our losses, it felt good to hit back. That night, we voted Isaac as the new commander. It was a contentious meeting. His summary execution of those prisoners still doesn't sit right with some people, but I like him. He can make the tough calls. I'm fucking exhausted, but for a good reason. We've had 8 new recruits show up in the last few days, and 6 are Fedra deserters. Isaac's directive is clearly fucking working. It's either that or all those flyers. People are taking us seriously now, finally seeing the WLF as a real alternative. We'll kick those fascists out and rebuild on the foundations Emma and Jason laid. Yeah, it brings a very tricky line to walk, and we all know people don't make the best choices in post-apocalyptic eras, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, if this is the 4th And if I'm assuming that I'm close to halfway through, which I doubt, I just don't know, I'd say maybe about 4 streams left. 4-ish. But I'm not... like with any stream that I've done, or any series of game playthroughs or whatever, I'm not in a hurry. I just want to take the time and just really experience the game at kind of a slow pace. I don't really like charging through stuff too quick. I will not confirm or deny any speculation, but noted. I'll admit I'm actually kind of curious on why you're asking, but it's fine.
Shit.
Ooh.
What the fuck happened here?
Tommy did this.
This? No way.
It was definitely him. He's one of the ones that killed Joel.
Shit. There's another one over here.
I don't recognize him. He was using them against each other.
How?
Joel told me about this. You ask this guy a question, but you don't make him say it. You make him write it down. And then you ask this guy, and if the facts match, you're telling the truth. If not,
You fuck him up?
yeah.
East 1. Another gate code?
Looks like it.
Interesting.
This just happened now. He can't be far off.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Come on. We can get out this way.
Some of the artwork
catch
here
up
is
with
pretty
Tommy.
poignant, too.
Yeah.
Maybe poignant isn't the word for it, but it's it's very striking. Especially that picture of the octopus tentacle and these eyes here. Like we're being watched. The wolf is watching us. Am I crazy for saying am I crazy for saying that if I saw a corpse like that in a zombie apocalypse, my first action would be to remove the head? You can never be too sure when when the dead are walking the streets. I'm just saying. You have a very good point there, Anomaly. You just really pace yourself in games, which I admire. So I guess I was just curious on how long you kind of expected the game to be in your mind. Yeah, it's a tough call. That is a tough call. Because inevitably, if I said, The Last of Us Part 2 is 8 streams long, and if each one of my streams was exactly 3 hours, inevitably I would be wrong. It's not a big deal for me to be right. Can I go out that? Nope, I can't. Interesting. Once I entered here, I can't go back through that door. That's interesting. Yeah, that's a loaded question, yeah. Oh, see, because I pace myself because I just want stuff to sink in, at least, you know, on my part. You know, and I feel like, well, that's interesting. Did I just ditch the axe? It looks like I did. Okay, it was almost empty anyway. But like I feel like I kind of owe it to the folks that are watching too. Because like, you know, above and beyond me just playing the game, I love to speculate. I love to kind of see what's going on and kind of like, you know, make little conclusions on the fly, like, oh my gosh, like, you know, this thing happened, so I think this is going to happen. This is what I'm expecting. You know, and that sort of thing. You know, and I feel like, you know, games like this really deserve a lot of, Dina, please. Alright. Dina, come on. Alright. Nope. Nope. Get out of my way, Dina. Fucking stop that. Holy shit. Oh, referring to anomaly. Oh, I get it. Okay. Oh, god damn it, Dina. I just wanted to go over there. Okay, there's the haunts. Alright, alright.
I know you said Tommy had a rough past, but fuck.
I know. Are you okay?
It wasn't pretty.
I don't want you to think bad of Tommy.
Okay,
Ellie,
Dina.
If I had
Dina
my
is a
sister's
ghost.
killers tied to a chair, I'd do worse.
I hear you.
Well, son of a bitch. Somebody picked up the trash. Damn it! I can't get back in there. It is what it is. It wasn't pretty, she said while walking through a tree, right? Nice. I guess I'm still going. It just works, TM.
You get the generator. I'll open the gate.
You remember the code?
The one written in blood? Yeah. Got it. And I got this. Big question though. Where does this take us? I say we find shelter and we set up camp. Maybe somewhere high up so we can scope out the area?
I like that idea.
Okay. Let's look for an open building.
Preferably with no infected. Or WLF.
Wolves.
Whatever.
I still have some of those almond things left if you're hungry.
Not really.
You should eat something. Oh my god.
What?
I sounded like my mom just now.
I'll be fine.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Also, it kind of shocked me that people were upset about Ellie being the MC of Part 2, seeing as how Part 1, they basically set her up as being a sort of chosen one. The only person immune to infected who had a strong personality. Like, really, y'all didn't see that coming? Kinda saw it coming. But I kind of expected someone else to be with me right now rather than Dina, if you follow. The story definitely took a turn that I was not expecting. Gosh, this is so heckin' pretty.
Get the other! Don't lose her! Go!
No. Oh, you fuck. This is so pretty, right? Shit.
Didn't think I'd ever see you again. How'd you find us?
I asked about a dude with a bitch scar across his face.
It's funny. How many came with you? Just you two?
You can't stop this.
Jordan! You're supposed to be out looking for the other one. What the fuck is this?
You know the smuggler that we killed out in Jackson?
Yeah?
This girl was there.
What?
They're coming after us. That's why Nick was fucked up like that. We gotta get her to Isaac. We gotta tell him exactly what's going on.
Yeah, well, I just got off the radio with Isaac. And we got a new mandate. Kill all trespassers.
Oh, hold up. That doesn't make any sense.
Direct order, man.
No, let's talk to her. Let's figure out what she knows.
I don't give a fuck what she knows. You saw what she did to the others?
You have no idea how many people she might be with. This might be an ambush,
I don't care
Mike.
how many people she's with. We will find them. We will kill them.
Can you just think for yourself for a quick
Jordan, get
second
the
right
fuck
now?
out of my way.
Ooh. Let's go, Dina.
Jesus. Come here.
Dina!
Let's go. Yes!
Got you, motherfucker! Are you okay?
Mostly.
Ellie. We should go.
Somebody would have heard the gunshots. Look, she's one of them. Come on, look at that later. Was there a TV station on that map? I don't fucking know. Come on.
Let's go.
Fuck,
Let's
Ellie.
go. We'll look at it later. Let's do it.
Go around.
Ooh, ooh.
Let's go.
Okay.
How many guys did you see?
Enough. We gotta get the hell out of here.
I like Molotov cocktails. I like those a lot. Blocks intrusive redeems. Yes, it does. So basically what it does is when cinema mode is active, it shuts off all of the redeems that make noise. You can still have me change my avatar and stuff. I'm just not going to do the whole screaming bit or any of that stuff. All the Wii's are disabled and all that sort of thing. So people can focus on what's happening on the screen. All of my mods can trigger it. All of my mods can trigger it. And I can trigger it with a button on my Stream Deck. Thankfully, most viewers wait until the cutscenes are done too, but it's an extra measure, yeah. Makes me sad
Nice spot, Ahty.
because people rarely use them because they are limited. So I just don't want like I want to preserve the immersion for folks. You know, and I mean, if it's a bad, if y'all think it's good or bad, I mean, definitely let me know because I listen to feedback. You know, I want people to stick around and like have a good time. But the reason behind it was to preserve immersion, especially in a game like this. You know, the story matters. Those cinematics matter. Yeah, I love that you have it. Good, good. That is good feedback. That makes me happy. Seth, hello, welcome. How you doing? And I'm getting beaned. Bean. Yeah, it's good. Makes
Nice
sense.
spot, Ahty.
Thank you.
Now can you pet your titties?
Yes. Yeah, the thing is, like, I have to make it a little bit more efficient because, like, as it is right now, if I add another redeem that makes noise, I have to add a reference to it in several different spots. What I should have done when I was setting it up is I should have just basically made it so it looks for any redeem that has a specific tag, and then just disable those. I'm gonna have to go back to square one with it and redo it, which is gonna take some time. Nice. But once I do that, going forward, adding sounds is gonna be would be a lot easier. Seth, I hope you're doing heckin' well. You super good bean. Dina really likes kicking me today.
It was this way! Move up! Clear the rooms. Spin her down!
You got it!
Ooh.
Keep down!
Ooh, okay. Okay, that's not good. Ooh! Ooh! That was... Oh my gosh. He got the claw. Holy crap. Oh, damn it. Okay. StreamerBot has redeem groups that make that stuff easier, more propaganda. Okay. Is the sound for Bean Me pre-recorded? No, that's literally me. Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about the actual sound that plays, like the little weep noise? Are you talking about like me actually screaming it? Well, it's not me screaming, but it's something that I do with my vocal cords.
It was this way! Move up! Clear the rooms. Casey! Push forward! Don't let up!
Damn it. There we go.
To the left!
Over here!
Damn it. This is rough. No, I meant the thing you doing. You're doing the thing with your vocal cords. No, that's not pre-recorded. The only pre-recorded versions of those are the ones where, like, when the little mouse kind of goes spinning across the screen and stuff like that. Those are the pre-recorded ones. Whenever I go to a bean or a pumpkin, though, I do that on the fly. Hi, Rixum.
It was this way! Move
What's
up!
Ahty doing?
Clear the rooms. Get her! She's out!
This is a bad call for me, but... Dina, please.
Over here!
Damn it.
Dropped her! Fucking bitch! God damn it!
Damn it. Wow. There is a lot of them, yeah. Oh, no. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Oop, I'm getting beamed again. Beat up. Molotov, I don't have any more. Always bean. Imagine being knocked out the hell out by a hammer, right?
It was
I
this way!
am the
Move
Dark
up!
Lord Figgy, but I've come to get your
Casey!
share.
Move in!
Keep up the pressure!
Stop it. Okay, there we go.
Anyone seen them? Anyone
On the
fucking
right.
seen them?
Watch out.
There's nothing over here. Omar? They got Omar! Do a sweep, come on! They're around here somewhere.
Alright, there we go. There we go. Hey, Twilight Tommy, how you doing? Alright, there's one over there. I did stealth a bunch of them, which is really nice. Assassin's Alley, right? I'm currently stabbing a woman next to him. They're around here somewhere.
Who's there?
Come on.
Drew?
You're dead!
Fuck me.
I know you're out there.
There he is.
Bitch.
Okay, that's where he's going. He's going where Dina is. Dina is always where I want to be.
Quiet.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah. You recognize any of these guys?
No.
What's everybody got? Okay, I'm full of bottles already. Nothing there, nothing on that one. It's really interesting how they all ended up on the side I was at. That's romantic. Is there any gear in here I can pick up? Oop. Ear wiggles. There we go. And full body wiggles. Look at that. There we go. You end up getting beamed again. Bean! I had to get them in before you got beamed again. Yeah, I get it. Alright, here's something. I thought for sure I was going to end up using that shotgun, but I guess not. The stealth melee kills in this game are just wow, yeah. I think that's what I prefer to do in this game. I mean, the guns are great, but like the stealthing and the stealth killing is just chef kiss. Let's see. Can I make another one of these? Nope. I don't have enough alcohol. Shoot. An ammo box with a single shell in it. Sounds like a disappointment, yep. There was something next to the pumpkin bowl. What? Well, yeah, there's that bottle. I already have a bottle. And there was another pumpkin over here. Oh. Oh, it's a candy bar. Good spot, Ryu. Thank you so much. I missed that.
Shots come from?
I don't know. Search the courtyard. You, hold the cafeteria. I'll cover here.
Right.
Alright, there she is. I just don't know where the other one is. Sneaky bean, indeed. Here we go. There's that other one. Okay. Where is this guy going? Just a little bit more, just a little bit more.
Shut it. Ellie, up there.
Guards?
More of them.
I don't know. Spread out. Sean? I'll go see what's up. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly.
Sean's dead! There's someone here! Fan out, quick!
What you do? Another dead soldier! Who the fuck is doing this, Scars?
Come on, buddy.
Gavin?
Are you
Come with me.
serious?
I got your back.
Gavin's dead! How'd they get past us?
Come on. Come investigate. Come on, buddy. Dina, that is not the theme here. You're supposed to get him over here. We were making a little train. Come on. What are you doing?
Fuck, there's a lot of them. I told you.
There's just gonna be a pile of bodies afterwards, right? I mean, look at this. Look at how ridiculous this is. Hype train? More like die train, right? There's the alcohol I was looking for. Perfect. Considering how good the enemy AI usually is, that was an amazing bit of artificial stupidity, right? The thing is, Winterwolf, that is not the first time that's happened. That happened once in Last of Us Part 1. I was hiding behind, like, a minibar, and, like, a dude would come around the corner and be like, oh my god, Jim is dead! And then I would hop out, kill that dude, put him in a little pile, and then go back behind the little minibar. And it just kept happening over and over and over and over again, I think like 7 or 8 times. Like, literally everybody in that little scene, everybody that I was supposed to kill in that little scene, did that exact same thing. And I think Ryu was there and saw the whole thing happen. If another guard came, would they say, oh, that's a pile of bodies? Or would they just point at one and say, Jenny is dead? They redid the AI completely for Part 1, so it's usually The Last of Us 2 AI, but slightly smarter. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to dig on the game too much for stuff like that. It is a lot of fun, and you know, and it makes for some good content. It really does. It's fun. Not really from what we've seen. The thing is, the zombie AI, I think, is got. It almost seems like that got most of the development, because, like, yeah, the sometimes the people move really dumb. All right, I gotta pause for just a second and rest my fingies, my pobbers. My pobs are a little sore. Yeah, that's a feature of some stealth games, sometimes intentional. If this was intentional, that would be amazing. The zombie AI is intense. Those zombies are way too smart for brain-dead corpses, right? Oh, what I'm saying is the PS5 Part 1 has better AI than The Last of Us 2. But they are the same system. Okay. That makes sense. All right. You know, I just noticed now, you know how Ellie has a thing for space shuttles and rockets and stuff like that? I didn't realize that she's got these flight wings on her backpack, and there's a little there's a space shuttle pin on there too. It's really neat. The number of times a clicker has just stared directly at Ellie or Joel when I've watched these, making me hold my breath and think, don't notice them. Yeah, I mean...
What Ahty doing?
I'm stealthing. I'm crabbing. Oh, no.
Have a look here. Fuck these wolves. Steal their shit.
Damn straight I'm gonna steal their shit. Could you imagine the heart-stopping terror of having to face something like a clicker IRL? No, I can't. No. I would nope the hell out of that. Imagine having a real astronaut pin. I know, right?
What do we got? Anything?
Oh no, over there. Ellie, get down.
Hello?
Where's Adrian?
Trespasser's gone.
What?
You seen anything?
No.
Cover this roof. I'll check over here.
You sure she's not on the street? Did you look?
How would she get down there?
I don't know. Has this been called in?
Greg went out to Capitol Hill. He should be back with those guys any minute now.
Don't.
Just don't.
Ashley? You okay? Come on, talk to me.
Okay, there's two more.
Ashley? Hey, come on, this isn't funny. Go check.
Copy that.
Ashley's wasted. Dina.
You're done!
Shit. There we go. I'm hot garbage with the gun.
Think that's all of them?
Let's not find out.
Gosh, everybody has hunting rifles. Nobody has, like, a TAC-9. Paula, thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you. It's nice to see you, Paula. How you doing? Should have been a shove option, right? I guess it gives you a reason to pick up that revolver ammo now. Yeah, it does. Considering it's only one bullet. That is a major letdown. How do they want me to get off this roof? That's where they came down, but, like, I'm kind of wondering, do I go through this door? It looks like it. Maybe I should start using my pills. I wonder how many pills I have now. From here on out, kill all trespassers. We'll send additional units to locate the other woman. Return to the FOB by EOD. Bring all available supplies. Oh my god. $174 pills. Oops. Enough pills to give yourself a condition, right? L4D2 Ellis. Pills here? Yep. Oh, I need 60 for that one. Okay. All right. Oh, the lighting in here is
What
very
about this?
good.
Let's try it.
Come on, inside.
Come on. We gotta get away from this school. Now.
There has to be a way down to the streets somewhere.
They've got dogs, so they're going to be after us quick. Yeah, we need to get off this roof. I think I know how.
I got it. Come on.
There we go. Oh, great. Dogs, right? All right, let's see. We grabbed the pills, but not the toothbrush. Okay. Perfect.
We need to get to the street.
Look, a PS3. Sweet. Oops. Nope, I'm so full of coffee right now. That looks like it had been a cozy place, yeah. I dig this place. Oh, this is where the streamer lived. This is a streamer apartment right here. All streamer room. Except for the protractor. I don't know what a streamer would need with a protractor. There we go, give me that.
Check this out.
Jackalope, thank you so much for the raid. Holy heck.
She's one of them.
Oh, fuck her then.
Read the letter.
Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second.
Jordan, Isaac's got us posted up on a 2-week at the TV station. Scars spotted in the area. Here's something to hold you over, Leah.
TV station.
You think she's still there?
We gotta find out, right?
So, spy all these tall buildings. That way.
Okay. Let's go get Leah.
Yep, here we go. Jackalope, thank you so much for the heckin' raid. And Kenneth1944, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Nice to see you all. Holy heck, how was your stream tonight? How was Fallout 4? Sorry about the brief delay there. We were in the middle of a cinematic and I didn't want to like break the immersion or anything like that. But well, heckin' welcome, raiders. I hope you had a good time watching Jackalope tonight. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon. I mainly play story games like The Last of Us Part 2 that we're playing tonight. We also play some other stuff like Pokemon in the mornings on Saturday, as well as Jedi Survivor on Saturday nights. We also do some other stuff too, like Path of Exile on Monday nights, and then on Wednesday is just a super chill Minecraft stream. But holy heck, the community here, we're all pretty laid back. We're all chill. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free. Kick up your feet, relax, enjoy the show, drop a follow if you would like. But, you know, that's not required. But holy heck, we're so glad to have you here. And thank you again, Jackaloppy, for that. Now we gotta figure out how to... There we go. Okay.
You good? Yeah. I thought I was fucked back there. Thanks for the save, by the way. Of course. So, those are the wolves. They're really armed. Yeah, they are. Do you think there were gonna be this many of them? Tommy said this was a possibility. Does that change anything for you? No.
Just let me rest my pobs just a tiny bit here. They're a little sore from hanging onto this controller for a while. How's everyone holding up? I should probably hydrate too, huh? I'm still pissed about the horse. Okay, that's good. Alright, so where am I supposed to go here?
Keep an eye out for patrols. There were a bunch trying to smoke me out around here. How many? I passed two, but I got a feeling there were more. And once they realize we're out of the school, and that we killed their fucking friends, they'll be out in force looking for us.
I wonder if there's anything by this pool.
I can't believe they just attacked like that. These people are not like us. What if we'd been refugees? What if we, I don't know, had intel they needed? It doesn't seem like they care about that.
Yeah, they definitely don't. What's with the fresh blood trails? That's interesting. More opportunities to stock up, though. I need more alcohol for that. Ooh, look, there's alcohol. I don't have a full alcohol yet, though. And some pills.
Dina, fresh blood. I'm ready.
Something's definitely up here.
Got him?
Yeah,
Shit. Oh, my heart's racing.
same.
There's more alcohol. Now I have a full alcohol. Perfect. Jeez. These mollies really saved my bacon more times than I can count, so I think I want more of them. There we go, increased health, perfect. Yeah, there we go. Can't go in there, which sucks. I'm gotta keep a lookout for patrols and stuff. Nothing. Gotta grab supplies when I can get them. Perfect. Okay. No going upstairs there. Okay, there's the school. There's the pool.
Something keeps bugging me. Why didn't they kill you and Tommy when they had the chance?
I don't know.
It seems reckless.
Maybe they're dumb.
Maybe.
What?
Could be that you just weren't who they were looking for. So they let you go.
Yeah, well, they did beat the shit out of us. The one guy, Jordan, kicked my face in.
Yeah, but why do you think that they didn't finish
It doesn't matter. They fucked up.
They did. What was the name of the girl in the note? The one in the TV station?
Leah.
Was she the one... she the one with the braid?
No. Only thing I remember about her was the sound of her crying over that sadistic fuck's face when I sliced him open.
That was Abby. Her name was Abby. A whole what are you gonna do with the baseball bat moment, right?
So, how are we gonna handle Leah?
Find out what she knows. Find out where the others are. Go from there.
You gonna ask her why they did it?
Yeah.
Any of this jogging memories of stuff Joel said about his past?
Nothing new.
What are the chances he did stuff that you don't know about?
High. He wasn't very big on sharing.
I wonder what Tommy's making of all this.
He'd probably know more about all the people Joel crossed.
That's true. Let's see what's going on down here. I can use that. A humble little motel, right? I kind of expected some zombos to be here. It was really interesting why they're not. Ear wiggles, there we go. Anomaly, good bean. Let's see. Oop. There we go. Some pills. That's a thing. See, what are the WLF rules? All
Hey,
WL...
check this out. Seattle traded one shitty ruler for another.
All WLF soldier instructions must be followed. Fedra collaborators will be executed. Permission required for leaving assigned zone. Curfew will stay in effect until further notice. Yeah.
How old do you think this is?
At least a few years. They probably put it up right after everything went down with the military. It must have been scary for all these people. First the outbreak, then Fedra, then the wolves.
I wonder how many stuck around and joined these WLF fuckers.
Good question.
Pretty weird. Very authoritarian, yeah. thing is, like, in a zombie apocalypse, I would kind of expect some sort of government or control figure to, like, kind of step in and be like, okay, well, you know, y'all need to do this stuff because we're just trying to protect you. You know what's going on out there. I would kind of expect stuff like that, but, like, not overly so. But I guess if you think about it, the more people test the boundaries and push against it, the more authoritarian that organization needs to be. And it just gets to the point where it's like just like straight up, you know, super toxic for anybody who is living within that. We can see who the government really protects. That's true. That is true also. I'm just looking for places that I could go into, that I can loot. It doesn't look like there's really much left. Did I already go this way? I think I already went this... Yeah, I already went that way. Thanks for one last earwiggle. Time for bed. I leave stream up to lurk, but I head off to dream. I wish all of you a wonderful week. Thanks for the stream, as always, Ahty. You're fantastic. You all are. Aw, thank you. Anomaly, you're super good being, you know, and I hope you sleep heckin' well and you have a great week ahead of you. May it go easy and swift. Nope, that is a barrier. I'm supposed to go down that alley. Ooh, look at the light over here. Look at that. Video games are art. There we go. I said it. Y'all thought you were gonna get through a stream without me saying that. Oh. I've been in here before. Okay. Yeah, Dina's like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, I'll bite. Where am I supposed to go here? Nope.
How do we get through here?
Hey, this way.
Okay, that's the direction I need to go, but how do I get there? Hmm. Probably a way through one of the rooms. Maybe. I don't think any of them are open on that side, though. Oh. Derp? Okay. Looks like I didn't explore this far.
I can still kind of see the buildings. How you want to go?
Let's see.
Hmm. It won't let me take out my map, which is interesting. Oh shit.
The worst. You're nuts.
Ellie. Wolves.
Well, at least you make
Shit.
fucking burritos every third day. I'm sick of it. You know how many times I got food poisoning, or why do you think I took up fishing? I'm getting hungry. Yeah.
Is this a burrito? Is this a burrito?
This girl.
Sure.
Somewhere in this area. And you're sure she ain't a scar? She was riding a horse. Not a scar. Well, the scars were probably Someone's out there! Spread out!
Come on. Let's get it over with.
Shut it.
We'll check that shot.
There's one right there.
We'll take the roof.
There's one right there. Hmm. Come on, buddy.
Shop's empty.
No, it's not. Oh, that poor guy.
What's the play here?
Lots of explodey bits. Let's see what I can craft from this stuff. There we go. And there's one right there. Where'd he go? I saw a dude there. Where did he go? That makes me nervous as fuck. I saw one above you. There he is. He's just really quiet.
Huh? Don't.
Any left?
I don't think so.
Oh, good. Shit. You recognize any of them?
None.
Man, this QZ is huge, right?
It's pretty massive.
You think the wolves are spread out all over it?
I sure hope not.
Yeah, nothing up here. Oh, that's creepy. Each one of these games has to have a Halloween store, doesn't it?
Anything in here?
Just Halloween stuff.
Some of this stuff is funny looking.
I'm not a fan.
What I really need is more alcohol. Oh, right when I say that. I sure could use more alcohol. There's a bottle right there. That's awesome. It's a good touch because Outbreak was around Halloween, so they gotta do it. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. It's like, you know, it's like civilization is perpetually stuck on Halloween. And that would make sense why. It just sucks now that that the horse is no longer a thing. Ooh, Dina. Yeah, Dina doesn't see them.
How do trespassers even get in?
Same way the deserters get out.
If you ask me, deserters are the worst.
I don't give a fuck. They don't want to be here, then they don't want to be here.
They're fucking traitors. At least with scars, you know what you're getting.
Well, like I said, I don't give a fuck.
Comb this entire area. We're not alone.
I just wanted to use the shotgun at least once.
There you are! I heard that!
Please. Oh, God. Please. You don't have to do this. Please. Please. Don't. Please.
Damn, Ellie.
I did have to do it.
See any others? Not yet.
That was pretty...
How are we gonna get Leah alone? This QZ is swarming. We just need a minute to talk with her. Are you gonna make her talk? If I have to.
Yeah, it didn't kill either of them. That's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. But wow, did I do a number on... Wow. Holy heck. Wow. Face off, yep. Something saw me.
They're everywhere. I still don't understand why the fuck we're falling back.
We're not falling back. We're getting called up. It took us months to secure the settlement. Higher-ups know what they're doing. Probably.
Where's she gonna go? There's another one way over there, too.
Heads up. In the building.
Yep, okay. There we go. Good to see that Dina could do a pickup, yep.
Right over there!
Whoa!
Got you!
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Where'd they go? Come on. Spread out. They're fucking dead.
This dude is waiting for me to jump to come out from behind that car, so I'm gonna go straight back. Okay, he forgot about me. All right. What's he gonna do? How did he survive that? There we go, Dina. Thank you.
All quiet. You good?
Jeez.
Yeah.
That hunting rifle is something else. I love pointy bits. There we go. Perfect. Candy bar. Nice. Oof. Yeah, I gotta rest my paws for just a little bit here. My pinky hurts. Gosh. Of all the fingies that hurts, my heckin' left pinky. Oof. Okay, I must have been gripping the controller. The thing is with this controller, it's thick up at the tops, like where the buttons are and stuff like that, but then it tapers in such a way that when I'm gripping it, it's not really it's not a comfortable grip for me. So I gotta rest every now and then. How's everyone holding up? A little hydrate break too. That's nice. Alright, there's that. Then there was some dudes down here.
Now what?
We gotta get through this checkpoint wall. Those buildings are on the other side.
Look around. There has to be a way over.
Oh my gosh. Dina. Dina is a pro. Look at that. Alright, what do we got in orchards? Orchards.
Let's get up to the second floor.
Definitely use that. Perfect. Oh, I'm full of handgun bullets. Yeah, give me that. Perfect. Alright, who's running this joint? I want a medium regular, 2 sugars. And a cruller. Give me a cruller. There's some alcohol. Perfect. I'm full health, so I don't need the candy bar. Yeah, second floor time. Let's go.
Okay, where'd you go?
Here I am. Surprise.
Hey, I think it's this way.
Kenstigator, hello, welcome. And Yori, hello. How's your night going? So Yori, what did you get for foob? What did you get for food? Yori, the stream is going fantastic. Taking little breaks here and there because my pobs are a little sore from gripping the controller, like in the wrong way because I'm a baby. I'm a baby when it comes to controller games. Oh, no, yeah. It's just with controllers when I don't know, when the game is intense, like I have this huge, like this iron grip on the controller that is just a nervous thing that I do, and it makes my hands sore. It's just a thing. It's, you know, hashtag Ahty things. Just Ahty things. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I do the same thing sometimes. Oh gosh. What did you? I'm curious. What did you make yourself for food? What did you make yourself for food? I'm hungry, so I'm just. I gotta live vicariously through other people for right now. Gotta learn how to crab claw. How do you do that? Oh, I just went simple with some sunny side up eggs and toast, then finished some carrot cake I had. Ooh. I love eggs. From my head down to my legs. I do little foot taps when things are tense and my buddies thinks it's funny. Oofs. Oh, I love oofs from my head down to my boobs. Just search controller crab claw and you'll see what I mean. Ryu, that's just too much work. I can't be bothered with typing letters or moving my mouse. But holy heck, folks! I hope y'all are having a good night. I do want to.
Okay, we got over. Now what?
I do want to shout out Yori here, because if there's anybody in the chat who's not following Yori right now, please do, because Yori and I are doing a Pokemon Emerald Soul Link Randomizer Nuzlocke and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. And yeah, it's been fantastic. It's been heckin' fantastic. You know, Yori is super awesome. You should definitely follow. No Pokemon's this Saturday. Heck, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it too. I'm gonna miss it too. But the thing is, though, it's just gonna make that following Pokemorning. It's gonna make it that much more special. It's gonna be awesome. Yes, it's gonna make the following Saturday even better. Yeah. Pretty much use your index fingers for the face buttons and your middle and ring fingers for the trigger. Oh, I see. I don't know, man. That's... I'll have to poke around with that. So I have a plan for the flight out, though. So for the flight out, I'm going to be on a plane for like 6 hours. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my Switch with me, and I'm going to fire up Pokemon Scarlet. And I'm actually going to finish all those classes. Those heckin' classes. I'm going to finish those up. And then I might work on the Pokedex for a little bit. Let's see, where am I supposed to go from here? Oh, I see.
Hey, Dina.
Yeah.
Give me your hand.
There we go.
Hey, that round building. It looks like the TV station from your map.
Yeah. Come on.
Hmm.
I don't know how I would have done all this without you.
Look at you.
Shut up.
I never would have let you do this by yourself. I'm glad I'm here too.
So I'm gonna vibe with some Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm here watching already, Yori. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out. Yeah, muscle memory gets in my way.
Oh shit! What the fuck was that?
I ran into a trap.
A what?
Explosive traps. Watch where you're walking.
You're nice. Great, as if this game wasn't... It couldn't be more fun. We've got landmines. I see a wire right there. Oh yeah, look at all those. Holy heck. Don't bother, Deanna.
Okay.
No, Dina, it's not okay. It is not okay. Just have to take it slow. Also, Ahty Sweet Bean. Oh, also, Ahty Sweet Bean, but you all know that. Aww. Thank you, Yori. Yep, there's more. Okay. Time to go. I'm kind of wondering if Dina can set off those traps. Or if she's smart enough to avoid them. Actually. Nope, still not enough alcohol. All right. So I know the zombies cleared one of those traps. Yeah, there we are. Jeez. Oh gosh. That is a lot of zombo meat. All right, that's where we're going.
I think we gotta get down this.
Yay, that's gonna be fun. Let's go break our legs. Jeez.
Oh, shit, Ellie!
Fuck. I'm okay. Come on. Oh, my ass hurts. Is Leah chick? What if she's gone by the time we get there? I don't want to think about that right now. We should put some of those tripwires up around Jackson. Might be a good way to deal with the hordes. Yeah, that'd be smart. But we'd probably blow up some stragglers. We put up signs, warning them. What if they can't read? We'll make drawings. You know, like a foot tripping over a wire and then big fire. I bet I could build them. I like you. I want it in writing. I met this guy once, friend of Joel's. Tripwired a whole town. How'd people get around? It was just him. Wait, he lived alone in an entire town? He had trust issues. That's sad. Kept him alive. It's not like you have to choose between being alive and being close to people. It's not black and white.
You take a risk, though, right?
You take a bigger risk being alone. Like, what if he got hurt? What if he got sick?
What happens if someone else gets hurt or sick? And you have this added, you know, burden that puts you in a worse position.
Yeah, I guess that's also true.
They're talking about Bill. I remember Bill. Bill was an interesting dude. Yeah, he lived an entire church all by himself. Well, not an entire town all by himself, and it was that was an interesting couple of streams, having to deal with Bill. But in the end, he was a good dude. Interesting magazines. Yep. At the time, I was like, I didn't really like the fact that Joel wouldn't let her have a gun. Yeah, look at all this stuff. Crazy. That's gnarly. It did such a great job, like, just depicting what it would look like 20 or 30 years after the apocalypse happened. I mean, look at this. Just crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. I mean, even this ruined highway is just art. That is art. Look at that. It's just, that's beautiful. It's tragic and it's destroyed and it's beautiful. This is what happens when you don't invest in infrastructure, right?
Hey, look.
What is this?
What do you think it is?
Someone who wants us to feel her love. You think she's related to the wolves?
I don't know.
It's kind of fucking weird.
That is really weird. That is straight up spooky. Feel her love. Painted on the side of a concrete barrier with a razor wire at the top and a guard shack. I'm really feeling the love right now, aren't you? Feels like propaganda. Yes, it does. That's propaganda. Absolutely. But you know what, folks? I think it's like I've gone a little bit past the time I usually wrap up. So I think I'm going to find somebody to raid. So just give me a second. Let's see who we got. Ooh. Who's a good bean we can vibe with for the rest of the night? Somebody we haven't rated in a long time. Let's see. I spy a friendo. Yeah, there we go. Let's go visit an artist. Let's go visit an artist who's not arting. Our good heckin' friend, Gravy D Train, is playing Void Train. And it looks pretty cool. Now, Gravy is a fantastic artist who's rated us many times. Many times. We've rated, you know, a little bit, but not nearly enough. Gravy is a super good bean, very chill. And very fun at the same time. And I think, and it's been a while since we visited, so why don't we? Here we go. The timing. Just wanted to say goodnight. Pain is really bad right now. Thanks for the distraction as always. No worries, Alex. Thank you so much for coming. Artist not doing the art couldn't be me. But y'all, thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. It was fantastic. It was heckin' fantastic. The next time I'm going to be live is tomorrow. I'm getting together with Tozu and Zoen, and we're going to play some more PoE. And the thing about tomorrow is going to be the very last stream I'm going to have before I go on vacation. I'm going to be gone from this coming Tuesday till June 1st, which is when I arrive back in town, which is a Thursday. After tomorrow, my next stream is going to be June 2nd. And that is, that's going to be a special stream. That we're going to be starting pretty early. We're going to be playing Diablo 4, and we're going to be getting together with Tozu and Zoen again, because that's when it launches for the folks who pre-purchased it. So I hope to see y'all then. That is going to be a really long stream. It's going to be a really long stream, so plenty of time for y'all to pop in and have a good time and vibe and stuff. But yeah, as for tonight, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to have my the whole schedule with everything and all my plans up tomorrow afternoon sometime. So watch Twitter and Discord for that. But yeah, have a great night, folks. Take care. Take care of yourselves. And thanks again. Thanks for coming by. I will see y'all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.